Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball Daima versus Ultra Instinct Goku all the way up until the manga. Which one wins in a hypothetical scenario where they both fight versus each other, and this is until one of them gets knocked out. In today's video, we're going to go over this exact versus matchup, and I'm going to be going through a bunch of criteria, giving the edge to either one if they get supremacy in each category. We got short range attack, long range attack, durability, threat level, and special attack. But as always, before you start the video, make sure you go ahead and let me know who you believe would win in this fight. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button and like. I am restarting the channel with new versus matchups, and that's exactly the direction we're going to be going with input from you guys. You guys voted on this as the next versus video, or really the first official versus video, so I'm going to be putting new polls on the community tab for you guys to choose the next couple of videos, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Let's go ahead and jump in. Looking at this matchup, most people would probably say that right off the rip that it is a no-brainer who actually would win. It's extremely obvious who would win this, and there really is no point in going through this matchup, but there are reasons why I wanted to put these two against each other, or at least put them in the category for you guys to vote on. Specifically, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is kind of in its own category from Dragon Ball Daima, because Daima is not directly connected to Dragon Ball Super, at least the story arc that we've known, and that has been stated over and over again by the producers and Akira Toriyama himself. This is a one-off story, basically Toriyama's Dragon Ball GT, so this is the strongest transformation in that line of storytelling, while Ultra Instinct Goku is the strongest transformation in the Dragon Ball Super manga. Short range attacks, and these in my opinion are just attacks that are very close, can be punching, can be key attacks, or whatever, really just anything that is limited range. And the short range attack that I picked for Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku is essentially all combat based. Any attack that he has given with his fists, those are short range attacks for him with those giant meat clobbers. That is what I'm going to be putting as a short range attack, and they're really strong. He used those during the fight to great effect against Goma, and honestly a lot of the time the fight would have been ended because of these short range attacks, because how powerful he is when striking, if it wasn't for the third eye constantly recovering Goma. When it comes to the short range attack for Ultra Instinct Goku, the one that I like the most and to put into this category is his Shadow Step. Really doesn't have an actual name for it, but it's the attack when he gets real close, hits you a million times, and you collapse. This attack is extremely effective. It is effective against Jiren. It's effective in the video games. It is something that he's used from time to time again, and it is basically an attack that is connected to his Ultra Instinct ability. So which one gets the edge? In this category, I have to give the edge to Daima Goku, because his short range attacks actually put his opponent down if it wasn't for, again, the third eye, while Goku has used the Shadow Step several times and it has not effectively put down any of the opponents. And plus, when you mix Ultra Instinct with any of the attacks, Ultra Instinct is about evasion, not attack. So I'm going to go ahead and give the edge to Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 4. When it comes to long range attack for Daima Goku and for Ultra Instinct Goku, they both have an ability that is actually almost identical to each other with completely different effects, and that is the upside down Kamehameha. Goku in Dragon Ball Daima used this attack against Goma. He tried to use it originally, but Goma stopped it. Even though he stopped it, Goku was still able to pull it off, but it did not knock down Goma. It did not take him out. While Ultra Instinct Goku did the exact same thing against Kefla, but this time it was effective. Kefla being extremely powerful, almost on the same level as Ultra Instinct Goku. This knocked her out. You guys can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to give the long range edge to Ultra Instinct Goku. When it comes to durability, I'm giving the edge right off the rip to Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. And the reason for that is his transformation is far more durable than Ultra Instinct Goku's transformation. Goku has been knocked out of Ultra Instinct several times over, to the point where he was knocked out of Ultra Instinct relatively easily by characters that are at that point way weaker than him, or characters that just get a nice efficient hit like Granola. This transformation is also something that is not natural to Goku. It goes against Goku's Saiyan heart. It does not work along with it, and with that, that's the reason that it always doesn't seem to fully work 100%, and he's still working on mastering it. While Daima Goku, it is a full transformation he's going into, something that matches his Saiyan heart, and he's only been knocked out of it one time by Goma, and he still had it at the end against the fight with Goma. Right after everything was done, he still had it. So I have to give the durability edge to Daima Goku. The next category is threat levels, and the reason that I decided to do threat levels is because a lot of these characters have basically what everybody believes is their actual power level, their strength level. And so instead of saying power levels and strength levels, I wanted to say threat level, because that to me feels like it just encompasses everything. And the threat level that comes from Daima Goku is that he has an attack that blasted through a universe, blasted a hole through 2 universes actually, when it came to the demon realm, connecting the demon realms together. That is a immense ability, a effective attack in something that physically changed the dimension that he was in. This feat alone to me puts Dragon Ball Daima's Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, on the same playing field as Ultra Instinct, or even honestly Beerus, in that same wavelength. Not as strong or stronger than Beerus, just in the same category. He's up there with the Beast Gohans and the Orange Piccolos because of what he did. Going to Ultra Instinct Goku, his threat level is the fact that he is essentially around the same level as Beerus. He is being trained by Whis. He is well beyond the Saiyan transformations and the God Ki. So when it comes to the edge, realistically, I would have to give it, it'd have to be a wash, honestly. I almost leaned toward giving it to Daima Goku. I really did. But it's gonna have to be a wash, because I think that both of them are huge threats. One because of feet, one because of who he's sparring against, who he's training with. And that is going to be the deciding factor. It is a clean wash. Lastly, special attack. Both of these characters have a special attack. Daima Goku, as I just stated, has a Kamehameha, a super Kamehameha strong enough to break through dimensions. That's fantastic. I already stated how that put him in the same running as other characters in Dragon Ball Super that are super powerful, godlike, right? And when it comes to Ultra Instinct special attack, I have to give the edge to Ultra Instinct special attack, which is his Sasuno attack, which is when he becomes a giant Goku. This attack, this ability, not only makes Ultra Instinct Goku far more durable, it makes his transformation far more stable. It is something that is a long range attack, a short range attack, and while it is really, really significant that Daima Goku was able to break through the demon realms and basically through universes with one attack, he had to gear up and charge that one attack, and that took time. And Goku in Ultra Instinct can just go into Susanoo. So who is the winner in this versus? Who do I believe would win and come out on top? And I'll be honest, Daima Goku stands a really good chance, and stood a really good chance the way that I was calculating. Unfortunately, Susanoo for Goku is just something that Daima Goku has nothing that he can use to contend, because even if he used that Kamehameha blast, that blast through dimension, yeah, he'd have to gear up, charge it up, and that would mean that UI Goku would have to let him do that. Knowing the threat that this attack may break through dimensions, there's no way that UI Goku is going to let that happen. So the edge ultimately overall has to go to UI Goku, and I would say he is the winner. Although Daima Goku, in my opinion, again in the same breath as Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, Ultra Ego Vegeta. But let me know who's next. You guys decide.